Hey, President Obama has the CIA headquarters this morning to personally thank workers for helping track down bin Laden and all they do. But his visit is not without some controversy. That's because Attorney General Eric Holder is good buddies investigating the agency's interrogation tactics that is still ongoing. And he's talking about stuff that happened in 2002. The same methods that helped nab bin Laden, ironically. Michigan Congressman who is also chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Mike Rogers, joins us right now. Chairman, as you have access to all this intelligence, you have an FBI background. What are you calling on the president to do today?
Stop investigating the people that helped put the case together that allowed us, in a chain of evidence and information, ultimately get bin Laden. If you're going to take a victory lap and run around and say we got him, then everybody should get credit along the way, including those case officers who were following the law and the orders that the government gave them, and who are now subject to this ongoing investigation. It's been going on for 2 years. They've subpoenas and pulling people in for questioning. And imagine that, what it does to your families and your finances. I mean, it's wrong.
Right.
And so if the president's really going to do anything today, I hope he shows up at there and says, oh, and by the way, I'm calling off any investigation. Let's move forward. Let's catch some more bad guys together.
You have bipartisan respect, especially when it comes to intelligence. Did you tell the president that directly?
I have not told the president directly. I have communicated to the attorney general directly, and given the opportunity here in the near term, I would be delighted to have that conversation. Right. And again, we ought to be able to agree on this. This isn't some radical idea.
I know, and it was an investigation that was done and then reinvigorated. Hey, let me bring you to Pakistan. We had their officials go visit China and walk out with a whole bunch of fighter jets in a 4-day mission that was supposed to send us a message. What should we do with the aid that we send them in light of where bin Laden was found?
Yeah, and we've got to be really careful about this, Brian. I mean, listen, I'm as mad at Pakistan as anybody. They're clearly a fair-weather friend, but they do help us. They sent their military into the tribal areas at our request, took thousands of casualties, trying to disrupt the Taliban actions, getting ready to go toward our troops. They've helped us arrest some hundreds of al-Qaeda and Taliban organizers and people affiliated with those organizations. And here's the other thing. They are a big conduit for logistics to our soldiers in Afghanistan. So I think we have to find our friends where we can in Pakistan and develop it. We should be very careful about just walking away, knowing how much is at stake and how much we'd have to change the way we do operations in Afghanistan.
Right. Congressman, 73% of the public, according to our poll, does not want us to continue to give them aid. Only 19% want to continue funding. But I got to say, I want you back here, and hopefully the president has adjusted a lot of his policies and caught many people by surprise. I want you back here, hopefully in a week, talking about how he reversed himself and ended this investigation. Is that a deal?
That would be fantastic. I'll pop the champagne. Are we allowed to have champagne on TV anymore?
Steve does, but legal? I'm not allowed. Evidently, I don't have ID. Congressman Mike Rogers, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks, Brian.
Okay, straight ahead.